Hello. It's Dave. Oh, I look creepy. It's Dave After Dark, and it's uh how you doing, everybody? I just thought I'd populate the various people who are doing live streams tonight. Which looks better? This looks. I like this too. Anyway, how you doing, everybody? How you doing? I just wanted to say hello. Hi, Bama Mike. How are you? Hi, the addicted prepper. Michael Nippert, thank you so much for all your cool suggestions. You sent me some really neat stuff, I have to say. Hi, Charles. Hi, Gomez Adams. Hello. Uh, anyway, I didn't do a video last night. I didn't do a live stream last night because I was over at my sister's, but I got a nice message from the Steamy Bean up there in Saskatchewan, and he kind of said, "Hey, Dave, you should do a live stream. What the heck?" So I thought I'd just touch base with you for a few minutes tonight. I was watching Jacob the Carpetbagger down there in the Conch Republic, which is Key West, and I thought he had a good little stream. It wasn't making a lot of money. Then all of a sudden, Denise, the wandering artist, popped up with $200. Like, whoa! And then he needs to get Pickle Trucker 200 more bucks, and hey, he made $400. Anyway, is Pickle Trucker out there, Mr. Trucker? I did a shout out to you about a month ago. I do like Sassnack better though. I really like his channel. The guy who Kansas backwards. He does a really nice trucking channel. And I do enjoy watching him a lot. I think he's one of my favorites. So anyway, I did enjoy watching the Swedes, Chad Billowhook. I doxed him. Did I dox the Swedes? Anyway, Chad had a good video, 4 seconds, a big 4-second video tonight of him dressed up as the Carpetbagger, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. Oh, yeah. Hi, Carolina Tony. How are you doing? Bama Mike says, I am okay. Good for you, Bama Mike. That's a good way to be. It's the Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May, 5/5. So happy Cinco de Mayo to all our Mexican viewers, and to all the folks that are out there having a good party night tonight. It's nice when Cinco de Mayo falls on a Saturday night. It just all kind of comes together, right? I was down there with the ladies tonight watching the Kentucky Derby. That was interesting. It was pouring rain. I don't know, Kentucky Ranger. I think I saw Kentucky Ranger there. Were you there at the Kentucky Derby? Kentucky Ranger at the Kentucky Derby. Oh yeah. Marshall's Rosy Palm. How you doing there? Just for fun, Kona. Charles Perlstein, an interview with you and that guy Lou would be funny. I would like to do an interview with Lou. I think that would be cool. Someone was asking me who I'd like to do interviews with. I'd say Caravan Carolyn, Nomadic Fanatic, Elvis. Elvis would always be good. Camper Van Elvis, and Lou would be good too. I think he'd be great. I've interviewed Adam the Woo. I've interviewed Carpetbagger, and I've interviewed Black Bigot, and those are all great interviews. So, if I do say so myself, hello, old geezer. How are you doing? Beto Alvarez, join Twitch. Totally Kathy. Yes, thank you so much, Totally Kathy. I got your mail today. There it is, the Totally Kathy sticker. I have to say, Totally Kathy, I watched your video today, and I was really touched by it. I think you did a marvelous job. You're really getting into some very interesting psychology behind the whole issue that the eating and all that stuff and the psychology of it. And I think you really touch on some fascinating things. And I watched your video today, and you come straight from the heart, and it's really a good channel. I really like it. I like it a lot. Janice Lala, the addicted prepper. Gabriel Barker. So anybody got some questions, or anybody want to comment on any of the current videos and some of the channels we've been watching? I was going to do a longer video today, kind of cut it short, but I'm just saying I get tired, I think, of a lot of the explorer guys. You know who they are, people that like to go out and explore and do some weird things. When all they do is buy a ticket and go to some place that anybody could buy a ticket to, whether it's a museum or an amusement park or whatever. There's so much of that you can do, right? And I don't know. I get to the point where I think people are just kind of washed up, and they're kind of going, what the heck am I going to do in my Explorer channel today? I've gone and done all the little weird roadside attractions and everything else. But yeah, it just seems like anybody can buy a ticket, and then you go and just show us what you saw. I don't know. I think that I'm kind of getting tired of that. I don't know. Carolina Tony has a puppet. What? You have a puppet? Yeah, Totally Kathy does a great channel. Check it out. It's a really good channel. She deserves a lot more subscribers than she has. It's one of those, you see a lot of YouTubers. You see a lot of YouTubers that do crappy channels that have a lot of subs, and then occasionally, more often than not, you see a lot of YouTubers that have really good channels that have a lot of substance to them and don't have a lot of subs. Bama Mike's one of them. Totally Kathy's another one. That they really deserve more. The Cletus channel, the car channel there, that you kind of wonder, really, old geezer, no birthday wish for me? Is that your birthday, old geezer? Well, happy birthday. One of my dear friends who passed away a couple years ago, Dina, her birthday was 5/5/55. She was born 5/5/55. So today would have been her 63rd birthday. So happy birthday, Dina, wherever you are tonight. We're thinking about you. Happy birthday, geezer. How long have I had the beard? I grew the beard my senior year in college, 1979. Between my junior and senior years in college, I went to JMU, James Madison University, Harrisonburg, Virginia. And what was it? During the summers when I'll take the hat off. Yeah, I'm kind of bored with that. There you go. During the summers, I would work at the one of the local hotels here and drive the van in Northern Virginia that took people out to Dulles Airport back and forth. I met a lot of interesting people. There's Wolf Trap. Wolf Trap is one of the theater for the performance. It's the National Park Service Theater for the Amphitheater for the Performing Arts. It's located right near here. And they have a lot of, it's one of those places where they have a lot of summer concerts. And I met a lot of cool people that performed there. Tony Bennett I met. I met Will Gear from the Waltons. I met Helen Reddy. Cool people. Yeah, a lot of cool people that were performing there. I drive the van back and forth. Anyway, I finished my gig there, my third summer doing that job. And then I just said, what the heck? I'm just going to not shave for a while. And I did that. And I went back to college for my senior year, and the beard was born. In fact, when I first started it, it was a big, thick, full beard, brown. Yeah, I have to dig up some pictures. Old geezer's 39. What do you think about me doing an all Rehoboth Beach and Ocean City boardwalks area? Stores, rides, and games. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I did a little bit of that last summer. I didn't do a lot of the amusement parks and stuff, but hey, that's cool. What the heck? I really liked Rehoboth Beach. I thought that was a lot of fun. Had a great time there. I didn't think they had colleges back then. What? JMU was a fun school. I really enjoyed it. Harrisonburg, Virginia. Yeah, I had a good time there. I didn't really, though. Back then, I didn't do a lot of hiking. I really wasn't into that yet. And it's amazing because there's so much cool hiking and stuff down there in the Shenandoah Valley. And I really should have done some really cool stuff down there, but I didn't. I just kind of sat in my dorm room with my other dorm friends watching TV and doing bong hits. I really, I could have done a lot more. Camo Dave, when are you getting an RV? Um, hmm. I did the other day. Was it yesterday? I did a live stream from the Camping World RV Center there in Manassas, where I was staying with my sister overnight, and some really nice RVs. I kind of was getting the bug. I was really getting the bug. If I had the funds, I might just do that. I really might just do that. But I just don't see me doing that. I don't have a technical prowess for repairing RVs. You look at Nomadic Fanatic, you look at a lot of these RVers, look at Camper Van Carolyn. There's a lot of things that go wrong with those RVs, and they're constantly in the shop getting them fixed. Now, I guess if you bought a new one, you probably might be good for a while, but I don't know. And then you got to, you're driving some of those RVs that I saw yesterday at the Camper World place. They were huge. I mean, they look like buses, and you'd have to have some other form of transportation if you were driving that around, because you park that, and then how do you get around? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be driving into town and doing the shopping and doing errands in this giant thing that looks like a bus. It's just too big. So I can understand why folks like Camper Van Kevin have the Geo Tracker or something. You can park your RV and then go, or the scooter, even just to have a scooter. I think that makes a lot of sense. But I don't think I'm going to be in the RV crowd anytime soon. I don't have the money to do that, and I don't know if I really want to do that. Camo Dave, have you decided when you're coming down here to hang out with me at the end of the summer? Bama Mike, I'm looking right now at June, okay? I'd like to get down to see my dachshundator Craig, who's in the Charlotte area in June. I want to get some dates firmed up with him. He's got a couple of issues that we still got to work out, but I'm going to announce it soon that I'm going to be down there from like the 1st to the 15th or whatever. And then I want to get meetups with you and Carolina Tony and other people in the North, South Carolina, Alabama area. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it out to everybody's place, because that's a lot of traveling, but if maybe we can all get together somewhere in the metropolitan Charlotte area and at least meet up and say hi to each other and do some stuff like that. But we'll figure it out. I'm looking right now at June, so we'll see. We shall see, but I'm definitely planning to do that. Michael Nippert, my dad was an airline pilot. In one story, he told me about being on a hotel boss was there when he got on the bus. The hotel boss was on when he got on the bus, and there was a guy with spiked hair and a mini skirt and golf shoes. Okay. My granddaughter graduated from JMU. She loved it there, right? Sunshine Travels. Yeah, JMU is a great school. I really liked it. It's a wonderful location. Harrisonburg, Virginia is kind of tiny. It's not really a college town. At least it wasn't back when I was there. But, the kids would go over to Charlottesville, which only was like 45 minutes away, and they would go partying there. And it was close enough to DC so that you could literally, it was 2 hours away from DC. So it still is 2 hours away from DC. You could just get in your car and come back to DC for the weekend and party in Georgetown. So, it was very cool. When am I coming to Pennsylvania? Well, I'm looking at, not this week, not this upcoming week, but the next week, the weekend of the 14th. I really want to get up there and see blind views in Harrisburg. So we'll see what's going on with that. Rolling doors of balls. I'm only an hour from Charlotte. Well, Roland, we'll have to have you meet up with us. Okay, there'll be the Roland and Orzaballs LLC Day. Definitely, we'll have the Roland and Orzaballs Day. We'll have the Carolina Tony Day. We'll have the Ruthie D Day. Yes, we'll do all those days, and maybe Bama Mike can get over there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hi, Time Chaser. How are you doing? I still haven't gotten the stickers of crotchy yet. I went to the mail. Every day I go to the mail like so anxious, like today's the day that the crotchy sticker is gonna come. I didn't see, but I did get the Totally Kathy sticker. Yes, thank you, Totally Kathy. That was really nice of you, and a very nice little letter there. And I went to California tortillas, and I got a free taco too. Hey, Dave, have you ever traveled for a meetup or to film an interesting place? I've never gone to anybody's meetup. No, maybe we'll have a meetup. That might be cool. If I go down to Charlotte in June, maybe we'll do a meetup. I don't know. There's some place in Charlotte we could just meet, and just say, hey, anybody, I'll just say, hey, it's Sunday afternoon at 3:00 and we'll have a park somewhere and we'll just see if people want to show up. I think that would be fun. Yeah. So what if only 2 or 3 people show up, Can I get Crotchy and put him on the camera? No, Crotchy got together again with Seymour. I don't know, man. They went down to Dollywood. They spent last weekend in the Poconos. Crotchy came back, and he looked normal. He was fine. And then this morning I got up, and there was a note on my outside my door, and it said, "Went to Dollywood with Seymour. I'll see you in a couple days." So I don't have Crotchy. I don't have Crotchy here. He's gone. Judy Zimshad, we partied at the power lines. Surprisingly, I don't glow 30 years later after the fact. Yeah, I don't really care if we have 300. I don't really want 300 people to show up if I do a meetup. That would just be too much. I'd rather have just a couple people show up and we can actually sit down and talk and have some good times. But too many people, what are you going to do? Hi, 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 hi. Ah! And I don't like crowds either. So anyway, Jacob the Carpetbagger is down there in Key West tonight doing a live stream, and I noticed that Denise, the traveling artist or whatever, gave him $200. So good for him. Oh yeah. Whatever. I don't know if Pickle Trucker's giving him any money too, but what the heck. I am looking forward to going up and seeing Blind Views, though. I think he's a really cool cat, and I'd like to find out what makes him tick and do some interviews with him and hang out in his studio there. I think it's really cool, and I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up this summer, so we shall see. I may do some live chats on the road too. If I'm driving around, maybe I'll pull over on the side of the road there and say hi to everybody and let you know what's going on. So that'll be cool. One-on-one interviews with Blind Views in the studio. Yeah, I'd like to do a one-on-one interview with Blind Views. Maybe I can get the Germ's up there in New York. Maybe he could come down and we could all get together. We have the Germ there and a couple other people there. If you're not far from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, maybe if you're in New York or West Virginia or some people in that area, maybe we could all meet up. That would be cool. I think Blind Views would probably like that. No, Crotchy's not asleep. He's in Dollywood. He's down in Dollywood. Yes. Yes, I would love to interview Justin Scard. Sure. I mean, and a lot of those people, Nomadic Fanatic would be great. Justin Scard would be great. I'd do Adam again. What the heck, yeah, a lot of the Camper Van Kevin, Caravan Carolyn, Camper Van Kevin. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, I get all the names mixed up. Bob Wells, the Grand Poobah. I think they would all be very fascinating interviews. Yes, very much so. Steaming Bean, I would like to interview. I really would like to interview the Bean. Yes. Oh, yes. The mysteries of the Great White North. That would be fascinating. Yes. Uh, yeah. Good point, Greg's. Oh yeah, Greg. Yeah, Greig. Oh yeah, you're the one that the Swedes was going after the other day, huh? That was pretty funny. I did enjoy Chad the Swedes doing his nap video. I thought that was very funny. Hey, Mark Funnelcake Jones is here. Mark Funnelcake Jones is in the house. Uh, I'm in the dark. There's the Bean. Hey, Mr. Bean. No, I'm in the loft, actually. I'm upstairs in the loft today. But it's dark. Dave after dark. So it's 8:50 here in the East Coast of the United States of America. Saskatchewan. What's that? That's probably Central Time, right? So you're probably an hour behind us. But anyway, but again, you're far north, right? So you're probably getting later sunsets, right? Because I know you're probably way up there in the Great White North, and that's when you get like probably in the summertime, the middle of the summer, it's probably light most of the day and night up there, I would think. So, Steamy Bean, are you still planning to do your cruise? When is the cruise? I'm curious. You said you were coming down to New York sometime, and yeah. So when you come down to New York, maybe we can get together. I don't know. Maybe you can, if you're down in the U.S. of A. somewhere. Maybe we can get together and do a little chit chat. That would be fun. Just got in from Flim Flam, Manitoba, grocery shopping. It's 6. Oh, okay. You're Mountain Time there. 6:51 there. Okay. I did not know that. The sun rises before 6 a.m. The cruise is July 15th on Norwegian. Wow. Well, good. Where does it now? Is it just a cruise for a cruise, or are you actually going somewhere? Do you go to Bermuda or someplace, or I don't know. I've never been on a cruise. I've never done it. I do not know. And Flin Flan. Did I like my interview with Candy, Big Country Travels Wonders? Yes. Oh, yeah. That was a wonderful interview. I did that a week ago Sunday, and I had a wonderful time. Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. A lot of good questions. I have to say, I was amazing how many good questions she had. And some of them were and 2 or 3 of them were very thoughtful. The Bean flies into New York on the 13th, and the cruise departs on the 15th. Well, and it's to Bermuda. Well, very good. I've been to the Bahamas a couple times, but I've never been to Bermuda. So I like the Bahamas. My parents took me there when I was a wee lad. Yes, had a good time there. That's a wonderful place. And Puerto Rico, I've been there too, but I've never been to Bermuda. Yeah. Am I in New York then? No, I'm down near DC, Washington DC, but it's not too far apart. Maybe we could figure something out and get together. That would be fun. But I was born in New York City. I am a native New Yorker, but I have not ever lived in New York City. Yeah, Big Tom was saying that her name is not Candace, it's Candy. But I thought Candy was kind of a nickname for Candace, but anyway, Candy. So I did check out the Jimmy John's, got the 16th sub, that turkey, the Lulu, which was quite good. I really enjoyed that. So that was cool. Yeah, how many days are you going to cruise, Steamy Bean? Yes. Yeah, I saw that Big Country Travels. Yeah, you got Denise the Wandering Artist, a $200 super chat. Well, good, because I don't think you would have made too much other money from that. If it wasn't for Pickle Trucker and Denise the Wandering Artist, Port Carpetbagger would be severely deficient in the super chat money category, huh? Are Bigot and me going to tour DC together? I don't know. He made a kind of a throwaway comment the other day that he wanted to do that, but I don't know. I think he's up in Baltimore now, and I don't know. He's kind of, I don't know what we tour in DC either, you know. 7 nights. Okay, we're getting dribs and drabs about the Beans cruise. 7 nights, June the 15th, from New York to Bermuda. Very good. Smash that thumbs down. Yes, everybody smash the thumbs down. Is Carpetbagger trying to be Adam? I don't think so. I think he wants to do his own channel, but I just think I kind of get the impression that he's just trying too hard. He's just, I don't know. Again, how many YouTubers have we seen in Key West? A lot. I remember Into the Mystery 13 was down there for a while, did a nice little thing. I think, has Adam been down there? I'm sure he has. I mean, I've seen quite a few YouTubers been in Key West, and it's an interesting place, but it's touristy. Everybody walks around downtown Key West and the Hemingway bar and the whatever. It's touristy. I would rather see Carpetbagger take some time and go to places that are offbeat and stuff I'd never heard about. That's what, and Adam too. I would rather see Adam do that. Small town America, the offbeat, just pick a road and just go down some offbeat roads somewhere in the South and do some interesting stuff. I almost think in some respects he's trying too hard, and it's just like, I gotta do stuff. I gotta get content. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta go, and you're doing places that everybody's seen or been to or seen many other YouTubers doing, and I don't know. I did enjoy Nomadic Fanatic at Zion. That's a beautiful park, and that was a very cool video. A couple cool videos he did there. He's still in Utah. So anyway, the other thing with Nomadic Fanatic, if you're watching, Eric, I would like to do an interview with you. If you come, I know you're going to be taking the Lincoln Highway East. So when you get to, Pennsylvania, Maryland, I don't know, it goes through Pennsylvania, I think, before it hits New Jersey and New York. But somewhere when you're in that area, let me know. We'll get, my email. I've emailed him before, so I will email him again. But I would really like to do an interview with him. I think that would be really cool. That would be a classic. Oh yeah. Old Geezer says, I think Adam and Jacob are trying to be a couple. No, I don't think so. I did a little question today when Jacob was down in Key West, and I just said, you do a lot of cool trips. You really do. He goes to Dollywood. He's, travels across the country. He's been in New Mexico. He's been in LA. He was in Seattle earlier. He's down in Florida now. He's in some really cool places, but he doesn't take the wife. It's like, if I was his wife, I'd say, man, honey, you do so much traveling and you never take me. I don't know. He did feature his wife in a couple live chats, so he's kind of working her into the channel. But it would be kind of nice if they could maybe travel together and have some fun together. And maybe, I don't know. It just seems like he's always off on his own. Honey, I'll see you later. I'm going to. How many couples, if you're married, you're a man and you're married to your wife, right? And how many guys just take off for Key West without the wife? It's kind of like, honey, take me occasionally when you go on a vacation. How about taking me once in a blue moon? I say we all meet up at next July in Pigeon Forge, the Steaming Bean. I think if anywhere, I think that would be the best place. Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. I think that whole area of East Tennessee would be a really cool place because it's kind of midway. It's close to a lot of people, and I think it's kind of kitschy travels. I think it's kind of kitschy, and I think it would be a lot of fun to meet up there. Yeah, I think it would be cool. But I don't know. I don't know. We do a big meetup and we get 8 people. Adam was in Ice Guy. Oh, Ice Poseidon. Adam was in Ice Poseidon stream last night. Carpetbagger said Adam watches and likes that guy. I think he wants to do just the live stream stuff, but I doubt his type of audience would pay money for that. I don't know, man. I know there are a lot of live streamers in LA, and Ice Poseidon is probably the big kahuna. You got, of course, Burger Planet. I don't know, man. That it's a younger crowd that goes for that, and Adam's in his 40s, and I really think he's built up a really nice brand with what he does, and I really don't see why he would want to be a live streamer in Hollywood. It's not him. It's just not him. I feel like he's kind of awkwardly out of place when he does that. It's one thing to do a little walk around Hollywood and look at some of the touristy stuff, I guess, but to be like a live streamer, I mean, they're all kind of crazy. They're all doing weird stuff. I don't think Adam fits in with that. He's kind of it's just not Adam. I don't have a problem with Adam going to LA now and then and checking out Disney, because he does obviously love all the Disney properties, but I just feel it's, living there and being part of LA itself, I just don't I don't know. I think that was a mistake for him. I think he should I don't know. To me, the appeal of Adam is more doing small town stuff. And to me, the Carpetbagger is doing that kind of crazy stuff that we don't see anywhere else. Take the time. Don't be so ambitious and try to do, hustle across the country in a week and hustle back. And then you miss 90% of what you drove back and forth through. The 90% is the stuff you want to cover, Take your time, and don't do the tourist. For so many of these explorers, don't do the touristy stuff. Don't do that. Do other things. Go, and granted, and don't rush through the country. Zip, zip, zip. Just, maybe, like it's like what Adam was doing 2 years ago, where he'd drive through lower Alabama and take, a week to do it and see things, Yeah, I agree with you, Bean. Adam does really well on the road. He wants to be one of the cool kids. Well, I think he missed his opportunity. Adam's a great guy, but I think he's just trying to be something that he's not. And he's really done a great job on YouTube building up a brand. And I just don't understand why he wants to abandon that and do something else. I just don't know. Unless he sees like, hey, I don't know what Ice Poseidon's subscriber base is. It's probably more than Adam's, but it just ain't what Adam does. The people that are watching those real life vloggers are probably kids. They're teenagers, and I just don't see them watching Adam. He's like their dad. Where's Large Marge? Where is Large Marge? I wonder if he even still has it. He bought Large Marge and has hardly ever used it. When Adam does trips, he goes in his car, he rents a car, which is a perfectly fine thing to do. I think that's a smart thing to do, but, why not just get rid of Large Marge, Steaming Bean, I am in the excited states for over 3 weeks this summer. Well, yeah. Maybe you'll fall in love with America and you don't want to go back to Canada. You're going to say, I'm staying in the US of A. I agree with you, Janice. Bama Mike does a very good job, and some good video today. I saw another one, really good one. You work really hard. And it shows, but Bama Mike, Adam swears he is going to collaborate with me next time he comes. Well, very good. I think that would be a lot of fun. But the Carpetbagger will not give me the time of day and does not recognize I exist. Really? That's interesting. Huh. I don't know. Jacob is an interesting kind of a curmudgeon-y type person. Whatever. Maybe Bama Mike, maybe Bammy Carpetbagger thinks you're too close to Dave. You're our test tube baby. Craig and I are kind of, keeping our eye on you, and maybe Jacob thinks you're aligning too close to us, and he doesn't want to. He does want to keep his distance from me these days, I think. Dave, will I interview the Steaming Bean? Absolutely. I would love to do that sometime this summer. I hope we get together. I think that would be a lot of fun. Hi, Ruthie D. Good evening. How are you? I'm looking forward to that meatball sandwich. That's going to be fun. Hey, everybody, it's Dave After Dark. Just hanging out here for you on a Saturday night. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. I don't see Black Bigot here tonight. I'd like what does he think about building the wall? Our good Mexican buddies down there. I don't know. You think a wall's going to stop Mexicans from coming over if they really want to? Come on, a wall. Who else is here tonight? Where are you? Roland Dorsaballs? You're in North Carolina, right? I think you said somewhere near like High Point or something. So when I get down to Charlotte in early June, you'll have to meet up with us somewhere. We'll all, you and Carolina Tony, and I like Jacob the Carpetbagger, all you guys from North Carolina, and then your South Carolina guys, and then some of the Tennessee and Kentucky people. Maybe we can all meet up somewhere in that general area, and then, either together at one time or, various times, but I will set something up. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I definitely want to do that. Rosie H., the wrench girls are here. I don't have any wrenches at all. I really don't. I've had no problem with it. I resisted doing a live stream for many months there, thinking, okay, it's just going to be a bunch of haters. But I think that nothing bad has ever happened. I almost never have to block anybody or anything. TM Movies, Dave, what is your thoughts on the denuclearization of North Korea? It's great. I'm amazed. I am totally amazed at seeing the North Korean and South Korean leaders getting together, and it looks like, hey, it's all going to be a giant love fest. I think that's great. I think that's the best thing for the poor North Korean people. South Korea is one of the richest countries in the world. Why not? Let's get it all united. I remember when I was in college in the late 70s, I had a professor, a history professor, who swore that the two Germanys would never unite. They're totally different. It'll never happen. And then they did. So, so we all thought, just a couple months ago, no, they hate each other. They never will. And all of a sudden it's probably going to happen. So CB has a knuckle Sammy for you. And I have a wrench. Yes, we do have one wrench. Craig is the wrench. He is the one wrench. That is it. My only single wrench. Samira, a.k.a. I like your beard. Thank you, Samira. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Let's see. I've had the beard since 1979. Really? As I said, I started out with a full beard, and then I kind of trimmed it back to this in the 2009 or 10, and then I shaved the head. So, but the beard here is, that goes way back. Gosh, how long is that? 80? That's 90? 10? That's like 30 some years. Oh my word. Oh, Adam is now live, huh? Well, I was wondering because he went back to LA, and I'm thinking, how long is it going to be before Adam does his little live chat? So we've got Carpetbagger tonight. It's Saturday night, Cinco de Mayo. So we expect a bunch of live chats going on tonight, right? Super chats, whatever. Let me see what's popping up on my subscriber list here. Let's see. Okay, we got the Daily Woo, Cinco de Mayo in Hollywood. It looks like Carpetbagger's done, and Burger Planet is now on. So we got Burger Planet, Lucha Libre, and we've got Adam the Woo, Cinco de Mayo in Hollywood with Always got the kooky, that crazy pig guy, yeah, with about 300, 400 views. So, yeah. All right, all right. Well, very, very good for Adam. Very good for Adam. I don't know. I really thought, I really thought that trip Adam took across the country, hitting Utah, South Dakota, the last couple, before he went back to Hollywood for the latest time. I thought that was a very nice, kind of reminded me a lot of the old Daily Woo. I missed that. A Woovalanche. When am I coming to when am I coming to Southern California? I would love to get out to California. I'll tell you something. The ladies I live with here are seriously thinking about moving to Southern California. The lady I live with here, she used to live in LA, and she keeps talking about moving back there. And she said to me, well, if we go back there, you're coming with us. And they do have a friend who has a house in Long Beach. So they're eyeing that at the moment, making some sort of a deal with their friend to move back into that house. So if it happens, it happens. That'll be cool. So I don't know. There is a possibility I could end up somewhere in Los Angeles sometime, but I'm not looking at it. Old geezer, should I bag my mask, Dave? What? Crotchy, where's Crotchy? Crotchy's in Dollywood with Seymour. They're hanging out this weekend. Last weekend they were at the Catskills. This week they're down in Dollywood. I don't know. I had no idea. Crotchy just goes. He just goes places. I don't know. Mayhem RV. Craig, would you please ban me? I've never been banned before. Please? Where is Crotchy's lover? Well, Seymour. I guess they're lovers. I don't know. They're just buddies. Cringy. Oh, Cringy's out in the car. I took Cringy down to my sister's yesterday. I introduced Cringy, the sock puppet there from Totally Kathy. I introduced that to my family. Totally Kathy. Beautiful sticker here. Go to Totally Kathy's page. If you just send her a PayPal donation, it doesn't have to be any specific amount. She'll send you a sticker. So that's really cool. Mayhem RV, you have 15 subs. TM Movies, it's easy to get banned. Just type F6. Hey, Jay Keith, how are you? Alan Walker. Some new names here I haven't seen before. Sharon B, how you doing? Bama, you're not stream bombing Adam. Carolina Tony, maybe after the hot tub video. Crotchy ran away. I worked him too hard. Oh, I did not. Crotchy, all he did was sit around and drink. I mean, I didn't work him hard at all. He's kooky. What's up, Dave? Not much. Did a lot of hiking around today. It was nice. It's been so hot here in the DC area, 90 degrees the last couple days, and today was back down in the 70s, and it was really nice. So new haters are welcome. Oh. Ruthie and Rosie. Hey, Klersky's here. Hey, Klersky, have you set up your interview yet with Evie Nova? Oh, isn't she doing a meetup tomorrow in Portland at some park, Cook Park or something? I think she posted the GPS coordinates in yesterday's video. So you're going to have to go down there and meet up with them tomorrow. I want to see that. I really do. I think that would be cool. You need to take your fancy camera and go down to that park. Check out Evie's video. I think it's the one from yesterday. She posts in the comments the actual GPS coordinates. It's a park that looks like you're from Grisham, I think, right? You said that. I think that's where you are. Grisham, and you go kind of to the east and south a little bit. It's over there somewhere. So, but you need to do that. Yeah. and do a video. I want to see that. I really want to see that. Yes, Campervan Carolyn is in Canada. She has vacated the United States. Donald Trump ordered her to leave. He said, Caravan Carolyn, get the heck out of Dodge. Don't come back. So she's gone. And I'd like to see her hang out. I'd like to see her hang out with Line Screw. I think that would be cool. They should just get together. Yeah, get a meal. Tia Movies is very funny. Tony Mullins, you are great. You are one of the most hysterical, funny bottom of YouTube parody people out there. I think you and when Stickers gets in the mood to do the videos, which sometimes he takes a lot of time off these days, but Tony just cranks him through the Elvis stuff and the Living Free stuff and the Nomadic Fanatic stuff. Yeah, he's wonderful. I really do enjoy. John's Wacky World, how are you? March of the Carpetbagger. Hope it goose one I edit together, starring me and the Swedes and others. Okay, whatever you're saying. Tia Movies in Kentucky. Is your horse in the race today? Caravan Carolyn should head northeast and visit me in Saskatchewan. Yeah, I think that would be great. We don't see a lot of the nomads in central Canada, do we? I don't know. The mountains sometimes we see, and we see Vancouver. We don't see enough. I don't think we see enough explorers in Canada. The Atlantic provinces there, Nova Scotia. I'm sure there's some really cool stuff up there. We don't see hardly anybody over there. So I think that would be cool. I think that would be very cool. Rosie H, her horse won. Well, congratulations. That was a muddy mess there, wasn't it today? Pouring rain. Yeah. Got to go. Deborah Joy just notified me. Oh, Deborah Joy. Okay. Well, I'm not like Blind Views. I can't go on for 3 and 4 hours. I just can't. Wow, this is my longest stream ever, 47 minutes. So, I just thought I'd stop by and say hello here on a Saturday night just to kind of, add to the mirth and joy of all the different streamers, Don't go! Don't go! All right, let's see if I can stick out for an hour. Okay, I'll do 13 more minutes. Let's go for at least till 9:30 here on the East Coast. Okay, and then I did a whole hour. I did an hour. I am the bringer of mirth and joy to the bottom of YouTube. I have to say, it's 2 years. I started this little channel of doing bottom of YouTuber reviews 2 years ago. I don't know the exact date, but it was 2 years ago. It was 2016. It was around May or June of 2016. That's when I started doing them, okay? And it was on my Dave channel, my Dave TV, Dave Hughes channel, which is, and then I did them for a year, and it built up slowly. And then by the middle of 2017, I got the whole world coming down on me, and we got the strikes, and the channel almost got shut down and all that crap. And so I started Camo Dave. So that is where I moved those reviews over to, and then kind of freed up the Dave Hughes channel, let everything cool down there. And now the strikes are all gone. So both channels are in great shape, but I now have the 2 channels. So, but it's been 2 years now. It's been 2 years. And I have to say, I love you guys. I really do. I've met so many cool people. I really have met some really nice people on YouTube. And, I just have to say that, most of you people, it's been a wonderful experience. And I think that's the highlight of everything is all the cool people I've met. There's a lot of very funny, talented, creative, amazing people down here at the bottom of YouTube. And you know who you are. I'm not going to mention any names tonight, but but I've met some great people, and it's been a lot of fun, And I just have to say that. It's amazing. Oh, Camo Dave, we love you. It has been a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed and not every minute of it, but almost every day I get up thinking I need to, Cyberman Bill has been here all 2 years of it. Yay! I'm not a troll. I try, I don't have any bad thoughts for anybody. I see some YouTubers that I like a lot that I think are making mistakes and are not being, I think, living up to their potential, and are trying too hard to monetize and build their channels, and hurting their brands, so to speak, and not doing what they should be doing. And it's my opinion, but it's all done out of love. I don't have any ill will to anybody. I really don't. And all my criticism, it's like Carpetbagger. It's like Adam. I think Adam has kind of lost his way over the last couple months. And I think, I'm hoping to get him back on track. Now, does he want to listen to me? Probably not. But, I just have to say, hey, Adam, come on. I'm trying to at least give you my critique, my critical impression of what I think you should be doing. But you see these people when they build their channels up and they're doing it for the love and they're not worried about the money, and then they suddenly start getting a lot of subscribers and the money starts coming in, and then they start thinking about the money, and then they start doing things for the money, with the money, thinking about, well, if I'm going to do this because it'll make more money than that, and then all of a sudden they've kind of run aground. They seem to, their creativity has gone away. Can you get it back? I don't know, or should you go do something else, or should you just keep doing it because people are going to throw money at you? I don't know. It's a good question. Will you ever mend bridges with the Carpetbagger? I think the Carpetbagger is the Carpetbagger. We have off and on relations, in terms of, sometimes where things are going well, other times they're not. And that's Adam. And that's Jacob. That's Jacob. Craig Charlton, $100 on PayPal. Really? Craig's sending me $100 on PayPal? Oh, thank you, Ruthie. Thank you so much. Very generous of you. $5 for Cinco de Mayo. Think Cinco de Hellman's Mayo. It's really good mayonnaise if you want it. Berman's Mayo at Aldi. That is really good mayo, I have to say. That is some of the best mayonnaise I think I've ever had. It's 5 stars in my book. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayonnaise. Carpetbagger sent me $100. What? I think you're full. I think you're full of it. I think you're full of it. Well, I got my phone here. This tells me if I get a PayPal donation, it's on my phone. I guarantee there are no PayPal donations. Let's see. Oh, Mark. Oh. Burger Planet live stream. Yeah, no, anyway. You're funny. Oh, yeah. So anyway, somebody was asking me today, how do you get the SocialBlade stats if you're using, when I show you my videos, you see the SocialBlade stats. The only way I know to do that is you can only do it on Google Chrome, okay? If you're using a laptop or a computer, Google Chrome, you have to have that browser running. Go to YouTube, and then if you go up to the upper right corner of your browser, you'll see 3 little dots, and you click on the 3 little dots, okay? That's like the setup menu, and then you go to More Tools, and then you will see Extensions, and then click on the extensions, and then you go to the bottom of the extensions and search for more extensions, and you should see a SocialBlade extension, and you load that, and then you have to subscribe to them. It's free, but you have to set up an account. And then boom, ba-doom, you will see in the upper right corner of your browser window, whenever you go to anyone's YouTube channel, their stats. Okay, so Google Chrome, go to the little 3-dot menu up in the upper right corner. Click on, what did I say? More tools, extensions, more extensions, and load that. And yeah, but it only works with Google Chrome. Somebody was asking me that today, and I meant to mention that in the video, so I didn't get around to doing it. But oh, Klersky has a C rating for cringeworthy. Steamy Bean, I would not join Chippendales. I would start my own dancing group and call it Clydesdales. John's Wacky Worlds channel used to be ranked a B+. Yeah, I don't know how they do the ranking. I think my Dave channel is, you know what I did on the Dave channel? I deleted some of the videos. Some of those videos from 2 years ago, I don't know. I just got, I'm trying to clean. I don't know. They're not making any money anymore, and I deleted a couple of them. And then what happens is SocialBlade sees like you have a negative viewership. They'll say something like, your views this week are minus 367. Well, how do you get negative views? And then I go down to like a D- rating. How do you have a negative view? I don't know. You're not 0. You're minus 397. Yeah, Mike 47 MIC. Yeah, that's how you do it. You gotta have Google Chrome running. Dave, you may be gay, but you're way better in a lot of ways compared to most YouTubers. Well, thank you, Long Duck Dong. Wow. So anyway, I don't know if the SocialBlade stats are that accurate. Black Bigot was interesting. I was watching Black Bigot the other day, and he has more subs than I do. He has more subscribers than I do, and he had a video that went viral a while back that got like 100,000 views, and he should be rolling in the dough. And he said he makes something like $2 a day, and that's $60 a month. And considering that's a lot less than what I make, and I have fewer subs, and I haven't had a viral video, so I don't know. I look at the SocialBlade stats, and it doesn't always add up. It's an I think they do an estimate. They try to do an estimate on your daily views, how many views you have per day, and then they base some formula on what they think you would make out of that. But I've heard a lot of people say that the numbers and it's sometimes a very broad area. They'll say as little as $200 and as much as $6,000, which is kind of vague, isn't it? So anyway, RV Debs live now. Klersky is a great guy, according to the Steaming Bean. Yeah, I like Klersky. Very funny guy. He needs to get together with Evie, though. I think that would be funny. I looked myself up on SocialBlade, Red's Totally Kathy, and I am not even monetized. It shows I have an income. SocialBlade doesn't know whether you're monetized, okay? It just looks at your number of views, and, you might, if it shows that you have an income, you might want to monetize your channel. You might make something. I don't think they know how many if you're monetized or not. Because I remember too, I didn't used to monetize Camo Dave, and then I monetized it, and even before it was monetized, it came up with a certain amount of money that I made on it. So yeah. Ruthie's been watching Pee Wee Tom's channel. He has cancer and posts a daily vlog on dealing with it. That's really cool. I'll have to check him out. Pee Wee Tom's. Very good. Where's RV Davey? Craig has a new channel out, right? Craig has a strange. He's my doxinator, and he has a very. Look at this. What am I doing? He has a very strange fascination with RV Davey. Ah, Totally Kathy is the bomb. Yeah, she's got a great channel. I highly recommend her. You know, I'm amazed because I watched some of her talks. The one she did, I think, in the video I watched today, which I think was today's video, I almost was in tears. You know, she really gets into it. She really does, and the whole psychology, you know, of just of how I don't know how you say that, but there, you know, you watch that pink fairy lady, you know, and you feel sorry for her. You know, the woman is clearly addicted to food, and food is such an important thing in her day. Um, and you watch her and you feel sorry for her in a way, you know, like poor woman, she can't be doing good things for herself, you know? I don't know. Craig Charlton, message retracted. Craig retracted one of his own messages. How do you do that, Craig? Harvey Davy needs subs. He's not even Harvey Davy anymore, is he? Didn't this channel go away? Jeez. I heard that the Crotchy drinks too much for Little Lou. Yeah, Crotchy has a drinking problem, but puppets, you know, they're what do you do? Triple A, double A, Alcoholics Anonymous. They don't have a puppet service, you know. Where's Little Lou? Whatever happened to Little Lou? And Stingray. We heard Stingray pulled his channel, at least took his videos down. Good buddy down there in Richmond. Someone was telling me that some former acquaintance of him was somehow trolling his channel and causing him some grief, so he decided to take his channel down for a while. But Little Lou, what's happened with Little Lou? Because Stingray was watching Little Lou. That's Lou Skunt's little guy. So I don't know. Is Little Lou now on his way to somebody else? Is Little Lou? I don't really want Little Lou here. I've got too much to do with Crotchy and Cringy, but you know, maybe Little Lou's on his way to Blind Views, but he's in the mail. Maybe he's lost in the mail. You know, did they have a tracking number on him? I don't know. How many times have you met up with people after meeting on YouTube? Dave, I've had my first fellow vlogger meetup the other day. Yeah, I occasionally, since I do have a certain recognizable view of myself, people do recognize me. I do once in a couple weeks, somebody will say, "Hey, are you the guy that does that YouTube channel?" I've gotten that, you know, and I like your channel, you know. I've never had anybody ever come up to me. You know, I've done my website for 20 years. I've never, ever had anybody come up to me and say, "Hey, that website you do sucks." I've never had anybody come up and say to my face anything nasty about my website or my YouTube channel. It's always been very positive. Tia Movies, how come puppet vloggers make a puppet of me and only made one video? Does that mean I've officially escaped the bottom of YouTube? I don't know. Puppet vloggers. You mean vlogger puppets? Vlogger puppets used to do me. He used to do that kooky guy with the Cheerios in his beard, and then they stopped doing me. But the problem is I still get mentioned, little subliminal references all the time. You know, Camper Carol is talking, and she always will say something about that crazy guy. Yeah, you know, I guess the guy Timmy who does the vlogger puppets, he's constantly referencing me, throws little references in every now and then. My stickers are posted all over Poles, all over LA. You mean Polish people? Cyberman Bill. Yes, I put Dave stickers all over Hollywood. Well, I would love that. I would love Adam to be walking through Hollywood tonight, and behind him we see a Camo Dave sticker. Wouldn't that be funny? I think that would be hilarious. Yeah, Ruthie D. I absolutely love the Cheerio beard puppet. Okay, we've hit the hour mark, an hour and 4 minutes. I gotta run. Yeah, I don't want to go on for hours and hours and hours. But I thank you all. We've got 33 people here tonight. Thank you all so much. Oh yeah, that's right. I sent Steamy Bean a sticker once for getting Faulty Towers. I had a little trivia question. That was really cool. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. That was a great show, Faulty Towers. It only did 12 episodes, John Cleese, but it was one of the most funny shows ever made. Oh, yeah. Every now and then they do like a little, one of the PBS stations around here will do a little like a fundraiser and they'll do a British comedy night or something. Yeah, I always love that. Put in Adam's chat, if he finds the camo sticker, he gets $100. That's right. Craig will send him $100. If somebody finds the Camo Dave stickers there in Hollywood, Craig will send you $100. Contact Craig. I'll give you his phone number if you ask me. Just send me an email. Did I watch the Young Ones? I do remember the Young Ones. That was a good show. That was on MTV. They ran on MTV here, didn't they? That was very funny. Yes, I love British television, the comedy stuff. Yeah, a whole bunch of it. You know, anybody remember Keeping Up Appearances? Hyacinth Bouquet. That was a great show. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Good night. Thank you for coming by. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you. Don't get don't drink too much Dos Equis tonight. And everybody, Red Green was a good show too. A lot of good British stuff. Oh yeah. What are some other great? Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of good, crazy, good British stuff. So anyway, Alan Partridge. Anybody watch Alan Partridge? Who's Steve Coogan, the actor Steve Coogan, the comedian Steve Coogan. He played a guy named Alan Partridge on British television for many years. Really good stuff. He's probably one of the funniest things that I like on British telly. Yeah, that was pretty funny. A pompous, washed-up radio presenter, TV guy. He's really funny. Alan Partridge. So check it out. There are a lot of clips. Just YouTube Alan Partridge, and you'll find a lot of kooky clips. Yes. Don't forget to sub to Artie Davey. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to not wear any underwear. Don't forget to go to fuzzface1z.com. Vlog under.